What's good, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy, Johnny Cash, man. And I'm back with another episode of Athletic Achievers. And today, I want to give y'all another Money Monday. Money Monday, man. You know what I'm saying? Money Monday, where I'll be giving y'all a little bit of motivation on these Mondays. Basically, something that's going to make you want to go get up and go make some bread, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, when you on this planet Earth, the most valuable physical object that people be wanting to obtain is that guap. So get you some guap, whether it's gold, dollar bills, or, you know, some virtual cash. Anyways, what I want to talk to you guys today about is, hold on, man, there's something going on with my fingernail. Don't bite your fingernails though, guys. It's a bad habit. But what I want to tell y'all today is life will test you. You know, it's ironic that today life will test you is today's topic, because life has been testing me for this entire year and a lot last year as well. So I would say that it's very ironic, especially with recent events that have just transpired. I'm gonna just be blunt, man. Your boy's been going through a lot of changes in life. I dropped out of school last year, and ended up moving to, well, really earlier this year, this semester. I dropped out this semester, so it would have been this year, but last school year is when it started. Well, last semester, no, it was 2021. I went half the years, and then I dropped out at the beginning of January. So last school year, first semester is when I was there. There we go. Then after that, man, I moved to Oklahoma for a while, man. Was out there, had to learn a few things from some other family members of mine, and you know, I had been fortunate enough to just be in their presence, and they had taught me the things that God was wanting me to learn at the time. And then after that, man, but before I even did that, man, I was just all over, man. I was in school playing football the year before I dropped out in a school in South Carolina. But then I left that, man, just because God honestly told me, like, this was not the purpose that He had set out for me. It was more like my desires, man. Everything in this world we desire, but it was more like, that just wasn't the calling that God intended for me to do. And so, I felt it, man, like I had been grinding my tail off because I never got a scholarship, and I had really walked on as a sophomore. And I had just been, yeah, man, like I had just got to where I wanted to be, basically. And I was playing ball. Like, I had been wanting to play ball my whole life. And I'm short already, bro, so it's like, you feel me? I was already at a disadvantage. You feel me? And so, just for me to get to a D2 school, and of course I had got through because of knowing connects, but God had put those connects in my path, bro. Like, I can't even really say nothing else. God put those connects in my path, and then I got there, and I wasn't playing. Things were not going like how it really was supposed to go. And so it was just kind of like a sign to me, like, bro, this is just not really what God really wants me to do. And I learned some more lessons along the way during that time frame. Like, the lesson I learned in Oklahoma was just how to be a better leader and how to be like a better teammate. Also, like, how to be a better team player. Even though I had learned that when I was in South Carolina, I learned how to be a better follower to great leaders. You know, those are two things that I learned on both those trips, actually. Because of the brothers that I was surrounded around when I was in South Carolina, you know, that really helped me grow and helped me find my purpose. Like, you know, Not to get too much into my purpose, but that just helped me find my purpose, man. And yeah, man. So, like I was saying, I had went to South Carolina to play ball, dropped out basically, and went to another school back home in Winston-Salem because that's where I was born. Even though I was raised in Charlotte, I claimed to Charlotte because really my family is from Charlotte. But I got another half of my family that's from Winston, and so it just so happened to be my mom's side, you know. And so that's where I was born. And so that's where I lived for maybe the first 4 years, bro. And then I came to Charlotte. So I'm really from Charlotte, but I originated from Winston-Salem. You feel me? Detroit. So I had moved back there and went to school there. And so basically, man, during that little 6, 7, 8 month period, bro, I was just acting a fool, man. I was selling weed like crazy. Not like crazy, no kingpin or nothing, but I was just selling weed, you feel me, and working, and I wasn't even going to class, bro. No cap, wasn't even going to class. But I was trying to fuck all the hoes though. You feel me? And that's no disrespect to women. When I say fuck all the hoes, the girls that I was talking to, that's how they presented themselves. And so that's how I was really, I was really chasing after those type of females. And so that's why, you look at my videos and you look at anyone else's videos, some guys, they talking about how to get all of the hoes, and then some guys are talking about how to stay married. I have experienced the relationship aspect, and then I've experienced the single aspect, and I understand even from a low spectrum, I'm not a low value type of guy, but I devalued myself a lot as a youngin', to try to fit in with everyone else in the crowd. And so basically, man, there's there's pro and cons to everything in life, honestly, is what I'm saying on that spectrum. But we'll get more into that on another day. Let's not get too far off subject, because honestly, I had a brain fart, and so I really can't even go farther on that point. But back to what I was saying though, I just wasn't on shit though, man, and I was just wasting my time. Eventually, I had figured out I got more clarity on the purpose that I originally got, and I started to move in that direction. Actually, I got another whip because I had lost my first whip, got repoed. That's a story for another day. But I got a new whip, man. I say to my bread I was doing smooth, but I was actually dealing with a lot of stress too, and so I was smoking a lot, and I was really wasting my bread smoking. That's why smoking, bro. If you can't afford to smoke, bro, don't even smoke, because it's bro, you wasting your bread. Now you gotta get more weed. You're not getting a crib, you're not getting a whip, you're not getting drip, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not putting into your investments, and you're not gonna get no females like that. For those of you guys that actually care about getting females, those of you guys that actually care about your purpose, just first of all as a man, because it's before the females, it's you before anything else. And I'm just letting you know, bro, if you're not putting real grind, real time, real effort into building yourself, bro, nobody's gonna respect you. You feel me? I had to deal with that for a couple of years, on and off, bro, just as a youngin', bro. I just was testing things out. When I actually valued myself how I needed to, I got the respect that I needed and the respect that I deserved. And then when I didn't, bro, it showed. And so, now as me being a young man, this is the long game now. And so I want that legacy. I want that forever respect, And so that's what I'm reaching towards. And I'm doing it by the grace of God, and the fact that God has given me the vision and the plan to do this. And He's been blessing me and protecting me through this whole journey. And so that's what I want y'all to understand too. Just take more time into educating yourself about God. If you don't really understand, is what I would recommend. But another subject for another day again. But back to what I was saying about how life will test you, bruh, because you see how I've been bouncing around from place to place in just the last 3 years since I've been out of high school. We're not even talking about my childhood. We're talking about just from high school and then college and just life. And so I'm in Oklahoma, and then eventually, bruh, like I go to ATL, bruh, like leave the family crib and I go to ATL, and like I'm out there with, my lady, but I'm not really on my feet yet, bro. So it's just like, bruh, like I'm really listening to God at this point, but it's just a lesson to let y'all know, man, like, fellas, you gotta be on your shit, bro. You gotta be on your shit. Because like I said, life will test you. And so I'm with my lady. She's a classy, high-value woman. And so I had been blessed enough to be presented how I was supposed to be to her. You feel me? Like, I'm a king at the end of the day. But not everybody else can see that right now. But she can see that, is what I'm saying. She can see that I'm a king. And so I know that that's nothing but a blessing from God to send me a helper to help me throughout this journey of me becoming a king. And so, because now I have a queen. And so, needless to say, I get out there, man, and I don't have any bread, bro. So I can't really produce anything like I'm supposed to. And luckily, like I said, she just sees that I'm a king, so she's very patient with me. And that's why I say I'm very blessed. She's very patient with me in my process, and she's allowing me to go through my process of becoming a king. But most of you dudes that's like me, you feel me? You want high value, you want quality in your life, you want a woman in your life. You gonna have to like put in the grind, bruh. Even at the age of 18, when you graduate from high school, bruh, it starts then. Cause you can get ahead at 18. You go out there, you go get you a job, and you got a vision in mind of where you trying to put yourself. Then you can put yourself there, but go get a job first, unless you already got another hustle in mind. And a hustle I mean like you got another business that's making you some bread. Cause at the end of the day, we about business, bro. We not about doing no craziness, bro. We're about doing business, and that's what I want y'all to understand. Start with a job so you can get the understanding of how a business is running, how a system flows, and you can go do something else. But another story for another day. Feel me? And so I had to figure some shit out, bro. Like I had to figure out how I was gonna be able to grind. I didn't have a job out there. I trusted her on what she said we could do together, because it aligned with what I had envisioned for myself also. And so I'm like, okay, boom, we starting this, and we starting a new chapter, and we started a real estate company, bruh. And yeah, man, so that's what I'm like, look, I was just fortunate. A lot of you guys are not going to be fortunate, so don't try to get you a lady before you set yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Because again, this is how life tests you. We've been going through hella issues. And that shit, man, has been testing me. Like, me being the OG that I used to be when it come to, like, talking to the shorties. Like, I used to be that dog. Real dog. It's a lot of girls that really don't like me. If I'm being a buck, it's a lot of girls that really don't like me. And they'll cap on my name to you. You feel me? So make sure you really, like, make sure you got some facts if you hearing some craziness about me in the streets. Really not the streets. Because, like, it would be no point talking about me in the streets. But what I'm saying is, if you hear anything about me out there in the world from one of the ladies I used to mess with back in the day, don't really feed into it, man. Because they really don't like me. Because I used to be a dog for real. I used to be like smooth OG. But then getting in them jeans, you feel me? Yeah. Then I'd be swift up out of there clean. Deuces, you feel me? But, it's all good though. It's all love to you, feel me? Because again, I respect women. It's just, that was a place of time where I was on my whole days, feel me? But, anyways, and so we just been going through a lot of problems just throughout them 4 months, bro. Whether that was me just still on my bullshit with my habits, because I wasn't mentally prepared to take somebody serious like how I thought I was, or whether that was me not being financially prepared, so I'm not able to do the things that we need to do to grow as a couple right away, and it's keeping us stagnant, so it's keeping us anxious and all type of things. Cause like I said, we're high value people, we're high level thinkers, so we want to get to the bag, we want to get to the business, we want to get to the moves, and I can't really do that, and so we gotta sit back for a while, and then we ended up having to come back home, and I'm at the crib. But you know what? I said, luckily I'm 21. You feel me? Because this is the year that I'm going to make sure that I never come back to this situation. I'm never going to come back to this situation. So I've been busting my tail to get y'all these videos. So you better like my shit. And you better share my shit. For real. Because I'm giving y'all my heart right now. I'm letting y'all know that I had to come all the way back home after I left. I was on my own at ATL with my girl. My girl is with me right now. But luckily, my girl loved me. And she supported me. So you feel me? She really riding with a nigga. So I gotta go crazy. And you don't think I'm doing that? You don't think I'm going crazy? I work 10 p.m. to freaking 7 in the morning. You think I want to do that? Hell no. So I'm telling y'all, man. Gotta grind. Because it's gonna come eventually. The grind catches up with you eventually. It's either you catch it now while you're at my age or before, or you catch it late. And you gotta start all the way from the bottom at late. Luckily, I got to my senses at a young age. And you know, I'm on my grind right now. But just wait. When it's my time to shine, you gonna see. But anyways, man, life will test you. You know, you might have a death in your family. You might have divorce in your family. You might have demons going on in your spirit. But life will test you at some point. And it's going to be more videos about life, how life will test you. And I'll get more in depth about how life tested me. But I wanted to just share y'all that little story, just to give y'all a little insight of just how life will test me. And just to let y'all know, if you peep game, I had said exactly how I feel about everything going on. I will not be in this situation again. That's to let you know the mindset that I have when life tests me. I will not be in this position. I will make myself better as a man, as a brother, as a boyfriend / future husband, all things, and as a son of God. Most importantly, I will be better at YouTube. I will be better at business. I'll be better at making music. I'll be the best motherfucker out because I'm going to put in the work to do it. And if I'm not, I'm going to make sure that I die putting in the work. People will know that I put in the work. And that's what you got to have when life tests you. You got to have that mindset. I'm going to still put in the work. You're going to be emotional sometimes. But you got to say, I still got to put in that work. I got to be able to put my feelings to the side, but I still got to put in the work. Not put them to the side forever, but you got to come back. You got to release that energy in a positive way. If you got to cry, bro, you got to cry. But you got to wake up the next morning. You got to say, I'm still got to get to this bag. I still got to get to my grind. I still got to get to my temple, building my mind, building my spirit. You got to get to all that, man. You can't let life test you and then you fail. Because the moment I came back home, I could have said, man, I ain't doing shit. I'm finna just get this. I'm finna stay at this Burger King job. I'm finna work this Burger King shit, smoke this weed, chill in my parents' crib, and then hopefully eventually give me a whip, hopefully eventually give me a car, and be straight with this Burger King shit. I could have been that. Then my girl would have been fucking another nigga, or she would have been swerving. I'd been solo, nigga. But at least she see that I'm still grinding, so she know, like, oh, this nigga finna blow at some point. It's only inevitable. It's karma, my nigga. It's karma. If you don't believe in anything else, it's karma. And karma is just short for God. You do good, and you stay down, you stay obedient, you stay disciplined, you stay humble, you're gonna get blessed. And that's just really what it is, man. That's just what it is, man. I'm just waiting on my time. I'm just making sure that I do everything that I gotta do. So when it's, hold on, man. You gotta get a little bit of light back in. So when it's my time, I'm ready. But anyways, man, life will test you. So you gotta be prepared for that. Mentally and emotionally. You gotta be prepared to just keep stepping forward. You gotta be prepared to keep moving. Because life will test you. I promise you. But anyways, man, that's it for today's Monday motivational video today. I've talked enough. I've talked my head off today. So y'all boys, y'all boys stay safe out there, man, and y'all stay getting to the money, man. This is how I go. Stay prayed up, stay getting to the bag, stay lean. You feel me? Stay prayed up, stay getting to the bag, stay lean. That's the wave. Anybody else say it, they got it from me. Anyways, don't forget to like my shit. It's your boy Johnny Cash, back with another episode of Athletic Achievers. Life will test you. Monday, money, motivation. And I just gave y'all the bag.